स्कूल पर गर्ल
ये मेरी कार में बैठ के है I'm kidding. No, he has the same car, na? That's why I'm saying.
आराध्या
Radha ji चक्कर आ रहा है.
tell Aradhya to tilt like this. Like
ऐसा तो ठीक है.
आज भी नहीं किया शिफ्ट
You're right, हाँ, I saw the fight.
lady na the one the last lady I hate her so
आप वाली टीचर. सुनो सुनो. इस अर्चना खेतान है.
last time I wasn't able to pay her off. My mom knew her because she stopped shops at my mom's store. So उनसे बात किया जाके. I want to see her shop.
अर्चना खेतान.
आपको ज़्यादा ऊपर कर दिया कैसे आएंगे मैं तो नहीं आ पाऊँगी
अब आप आओ. अब आप आओ.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We will very soon be joined by the chief guest and other dignitaries. Our chief guest is already in the arena and group pictures are being taken. Very soon he'll be joining us here in the pandal. I request everybody to be seated, put their mobile phones on the silent mode, and please click no pictures during the course of the program or take no videos. Thank you very much. Requesting the student council members also to take their seats. Let us all maintain silence. Our chief guest is very close to us and very soon he'll be joining the pandal, and we'll start with the formal celebrations of the 50th Founders Day. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I request you all to rise to acknowledge the presence of our revered chief guest, Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji. We request you all to remain standing as we start with our national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you all. Please be seated. To mark the auspicious beginning of today's program, I now invite our esteemed chief guest and other dignitaries to join us for the lighting of the ceremonial lamp, embodying the Jaipurian slogan, Tamso Ma Jyotirgamay. I request the dignitaries to light the lamp.
ज्योति नमोस्तुते शुभं करोति कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदा शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योति नमोस्तुते शुभं ज्योति नमोस्तुते दीपज्योति नमोस्तुते.
Thank you, everyone. May we request Shri Jagdeep to present the memento as a token of gratitude to the Honorable Vice President of India. May we request Srimati Sunita Jaipuria to felicitate the Honorable Governor of Uttar Pradesh, Srimati Anandram Patel. May we now request Shri Saket Jaipuria to felicitate Shri Satish Mahana. May we now request Shri Yash Jaipuria to felicitate Shri Rakesh Sachan. Thank you, everyone. To commemorate this historic day, we request the Honorable Vice President of India to digitally unveil the plaque. I now invite the Chairman of Jaipuria Group of Educational Institutions, Shri Jagdeep, to deliver the welcome address.
Honorable Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, Vice President of India, Srimati Anandram Patel ji, Honorable Governor of Uttar Pradesh, Shri Satish Mahana ji, Speaker of Uttar Pradesh Legislative Assembly, Shri Rakesh Sachan ji, Minister for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Awasthi ji, dignitaries, dear students and members of the media. I take immense pleasure in extending a very warm welcome to our Honorable Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, who has been kind enough to grace the Golden Jubilee celebration of Seth Anandram Jaipuria School. The school was started in the year 1974 and was inaugurated by the President Dr. Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad. Today, as we celebrate the historic landmark in the life of the institution, it is an honor to have you, sir, as the chief guest. Sir, the story of your life is a matter of great inspiration to the youth of the country and also to all the educators. Your meteoric rise from a humble beginning to one of the highest positions of the country is a true example of resilience and determination. Your statesmanship, legal acumen, and profound erudition is deeply valued by all. I wholeheartedly welcome the Honorable Anandiben Patel ji for a gracious presence. I welcome Satish Mahana ji, whose support and guidance has always been a source of great encouragement to all of us and more so to the Jaipuria family. I also express my gratitude to Sri Rakesh Sachan ji and Mr. Avasthi ji. Today, as we celebrate the Golden Jubilee of the school, I am reminded of my grandfather, Padma Bhushan Mangtu Ramji Jaipuria, who was a freedom fighter and a visionary. He strongly believed in empowering the youth of the country with progressive education. To realize this vision, he established a commerce college in Calcutta in the year 1945. In 1974, he set up the school in Kanpur to provide the right set of competencies, skills, and values to the children. My grandfather decided to deliver education to blend ancient values and contemporary needs. उनका मत था कि स्कूल एक विद्या का मंदिर है. इसी भावना से प्रेरित होकर उन्हें विद्यालय के प्रवेश पर माँ सरस्वती की मूर्ति स्थापित की थी, जो विद्या और कला देवी के रूप में पूजी जाती हैं. My father, Dr. Rajaram Jaipuria, carried forward the legacy and focused on the cutting-edge technology, research and innovation. This led to various schools to new heights. I am glad to inform you that the Jaipuria School, Kanpur, has been ranked as the #1 school in the state of Uttar Pradesh in the year 2024-25. We have produced national toppers for the school and is known for inculcating qualities of leadership, environmental sensitivity, and lifelong learning. We are proud of the base of over 8,000 alumni who have displayed their mettle in diverse fields. We all know that education is very dynamic in nature. Advancements in technology have further emphasized the need for contemporary and relevance as far as education is concerned. Student centricity and engagement is our core belief, and today we reinforce our pledge towards excellence in quality. Our vision is fully aligned with the national goal of creating a Viksit Bharat. To conclude, I once again express my gratitude to the Honorable Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji for his kind and benevolent present. We seek your blessing, sir, to carry forward the mission with the same zeal and commitment. My special thanks to Honorable Governor of UP, Srimati Anandibhai Patel ji, Satish ji, Rakesh ji, and all the dignitaries. Your progressive vision has benefited the education sector enormously, and Uttar Pradesh today is being recognized as a growth engine of India. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. May I request the Honorable Governor of Uttar Pradesh, Srimati Anandiben Patel, to address the gathering.
देश के माननीय उपराष्ट्रपति श्री जगदीप धनखड़ जी, माननीय अध्यक्ष विधानसभा उत्तर प्रदेश श्री सतीश महाना जी, प्रदेश के माननीय सूक्ष्म लघु और मध्यम उद्यम मंत्री श्री राकेश सचान जी, सेठ आनंदराम जयपुरिया शैक्षिक संस्थान समूह के अध्यक्ष श्री शिशिर जी, सेठ आनंदराम जयपुरिया स्कूल की प्रधान आचार्य सुश्री शिखा बैनर्जी, श्री रमेश अवस्थी सांसद कानपुर, आमंत्रित सभी अतिथिगण, सभी छात्र छात्राएं, देवी और सज्जनों, सेठ आनंदराम जयपुरिया स्कूल के स्वर्ण जयंती वर्ष के अवसर पर आयोजित समारोह में आप सभी के बीच आकर मुझे अपार खुशी की अनुभूति हो रही है। सबसे पहले मैं आपकी संस्था के स्थापना की स्वर्ण जयंती वर्ष हेतु आप सभी को हार्दिक बधाई देती हूँ। शिक्षा के पावन उद्देश्य से स्थापित यह संस्थान इस वर्ष अपनी स्थापना का स्वर्ण जयंती वर्ष मना रहा है। वर्ष 1974 में स्थापित यह विद्यालय निरंतर प्रगति कर आज एक वट वृक्ष के रूप में फैल गया है। जयपुरिया समूह के कक्षा 12 तक के 21 विद्यालय, 5 प्री स्कूल तथा 2 मैनेजमेंट इंस्टीट्यूट संचालित है। निरंतर 50 वर्षों तक आगे बढ़ने रहना यह केवल एक उपलब्धि नहीं बल्कि एक ऐसी प्रेरणा है जो यह दर्शाती है कि इस संस्थान की नींव बहुत ही स्पष्ट दृष्टिकोण और लक्ष्य के साथ रखी गई थी। यह उस समर्पण और मेहनत का परिणाम है जो इस यात्रा में हर कदम पर सतत रूप से किया गया है। यह सफलता उन सभी लोगों के दृढ़ संकल्प और दूरदृष्टि का प्रतीक है जिन्होंने अपने सामूहिक प्रयासों से इसे संभव बनाया है। यह अवसर हमें जहां अपनी उपलब्धियों को लेकर गर्व की अनुभूति कराता है, वही मनुष्य भविष्य की चुनौतियों के लिए तैयार रहने की प्रेरणा भी देता है। शिक्षा न केवल मनुष्य का अधिकार है बल्कि जीवन के विभिन्न आयामों में संतुलन बनाने में शिक्षा सबसे शक्तिशाली हथियार भी है। शिक्षा हमें अपने अधिकारों के प्रति भी जागरूक करती है। स्वामी विवेकानंद जी का कहना था, जिस शिक्षा से हम अपना जीवन निर्माण कर सके, मनुष्य बन सके, चरित्र गठन कर सके और विचारों का सामंजस्य कर सके, वही वास्तव में शिक्षा कहलाने के योग्य है। शिक्षा की प्रगति का सर्वाधिक महत्व संसाधन हमारे शिक्षक हैं। भावी पीढ़ी के निर्माता होने के कारण राष्ट्र को शिक्षकों से बहुत अपेक्षाएं हैं। बच्चों के चारित्र निर्माण और विकास को नए आयाम देने की जिम्मेदारी शिक्षकों की होती है। शिक्षकों को पाठ्यक्रम के साथ साथ वर्तमान परिवेश की भी जानकारी देनी चाहिए, जिससे विद्यार्थी अद्यतन ज्ञान से परिपूर्ण हो। मैं एक शिक्षिका रही हूँ और आज भी विद्यार्थियों से संवाद करना मेरा पसंदीदा कार्य है। मुझे जब भी अवसर मिलता है मैं विद्यार्थियों से राजभवन या विद्यालय एवं विश्वविद्यालय में संवाद करती हूँ और उनका मार्गदर्शन भी करती हूँ। प्रिय विद्यार्थियों, आज मैं आपसे एक महत्वपूर्ण विषय पर बात करूँगी, छात्र जीवन में लक्ष्य का महत्व। जैसा कि हम सभी जानते हैं, जीवन में सफलता पाने के लिए एक लक्ष्य का होना बेहद जरूरी है। अगर हमारे पास कोई लक्ष्य नहीं होगा तो हम जीवन के मार्ग पर भटक सकते हैं। लक्ष्य न केवल हमें दिशा देता है बल्कि हमारे अंदर उत्साह और प्रेरणा का संचार भी करता है। इसके साथ ही यह समझना जरूरी है कि सफलता का कोई शॉर्टकट नहीं होता है। सफलता पाने के लिए हमें सुनियोजित प्रयास करने होते हैं। ये सच है कि रास्ता हमेशा आसान नहीं होता। जीवन में हमें कई बार असफलताओं का सामना करना पड़ता है, लेकिन एक बात हमेशा याद रखें, असफलता केवल एक कदम है सफलता की ओर। अगर आप बार बार गिरते हैं तो गिरने से डरिए मत, क्योंकि हर असफलता आपको एक नई सीख देती है और यही सीख आपको लक्ष्य तक पहुंचाने में मदद करती है। अपने अंदर आत्मविश्वास को जगाइए कि मैं कर सकता हूं। कभी कभी स्वयं की क्षमताओं पर संदेह न करें, क्योंकि विश्वास और आस्था ही सफलता की कुंजी है। हमारे सोचने का तरीका भी बेहतर अहम होता है। यदि हमारी सोच सकारात्मक होगी तो हम हर मुश्किल का सामना कर सकते हैं। याद रखें, सकारात्मक सोच से हम समस्याओं का समाधान खोज सकते हैं और कठिनाइयों को पार कर सकते हैं। आखिरकार हमारा लक्ष्य हमारी मेहनत और हमारे विश्वास से पूरा होता है। इसलिए हमेशा अपने लक्ष्य की ओर अग्रसर रहें, मेहनत करें और कभी भी हार न मानें। सेठ जयपुरिया समूह शिक्षा प्रदान करने का एक बड़ा समूह है, जहाँ सक्षम परिवार के बच्चे उच्च कोटि की शिक्षा प्राप्त कर रहे हैं। विद्यालय समूह से मेरी आग्रह है कि आप अपने सामाजिक उत्तरदायित्व का भी पालन करते होंगे। संस्था को गरीब एवं असमर्थ परिवारों के बच्चों को शिक्षित करने के लिए आगे आना चाहिए, जो अपने बच्चों को शिक्षा दिलाने में असमर्थ हैं। ऐसे बच्चे शिक्षा प्राप्त कर समाज की मुख्य धारा में सम्मिलित होते हैं तथा विकास में सहभागी बनते हैं। समूह द्वारा शिक्षा का किया गया ये दान देश को विकास का मजबूत स्तंभ देने का काम करेगा। इसके साथ ही जयपुरिया समूह के अंतर्गत संचालित विद्यालयों के विद्यार्थियों को पर्यावरण, जल संरक्षण, स्वच्छता हेतु सजग किया जाता है। पर्यावरण एवं प्राकृतिक संसाधनों पर भी सभी का समान अधिकार है एवं इनका संरक्षण करना भी सभी का दायित्व है। विद्यार्थियों हेतु पौधरोपण अभियान एवं स्वच्छता अभियान का आयोजन आपने किया है और आपने दायित्व को निभाया है। जब हम विद्यालय अपनी स्वर्ण जयंती के इस महत्वपूर्ण पड़ाव पर है तो यह समय है उन लक्ष्य, संघर्ष और उपलब्धियों को गर्व से याद करने का, जिनसे होते हुए विद्यालय यहाँ तक पहुँचा है। आज का अवसर संकल्प लेने का भी है कि जयपुरिया समूह भविष्य में भी ऐसे ही समर्पण और दृढ़ता के साथ आगे बढ़ता रहेगा और संस्थान की धरोहर को संरक्षित रखते हुए उसकी महान परंपराओं को आगामी पीढ़ियों तक निरंतर पहुंचाते रहेंगे। इस स्वर्णिम अवसर पर मैं संस्थान के प्रत्येक सदस्य को इस महान यात्रा का हिस्सा बनने के लिए पुनः हार्दिक बधाई देती हूं और आशा करती हूं कि भविष्य में यह विद्यालय और भी ऊंचाइयों को छुएगा। जय हिंद, वंदे मातरम।
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words. It is now time to honor the outstanding students who have made us proud through their exemplary achievements. May I request the Honorable Vice President of India to present the awards. I invite Ms. Isha Agarwal, who secured the All India Rank 3 at the ICSE level. Congratulations, Isha. I now invite Master Akash Omar, the batch topper at the ISC level. He is currently pursuing BTech from IIT Kanpur. Congratulations, Akash. Ms. Vedika Gupta from the batch of 2024 received the King Constantine Medal by prestigious Round Square Forum for outstanding contributions towards society and school community. She is pursuing bachelor's in astrophysics from the University of Waterloo. I invite her parents here to receive the medal on her behalf. Hearty congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is my privilege to invite our chief guest, Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, to deliver the address.
Honorable Governor, Uttar Pradesh, Shrimati Anandiben Patel, when it comes to education, it is her passion, it is her mission, and she stands out amongst governors in the country for serving the cause of education magnificently. As Governor State of West Bengal, when I was in some difficulty as a Chancellor, I got guidance from the Honorable Governor. And surprisingly, the Honorable Governor gave guidance by way of a judicial judgment. And that fructified selection of 24 Vice Chancellors in accordance with law. So it's always a matter of deep inspiration and motivation for me to share dais with the Honorable Governor, one of the tallest politicians and now statesmen of the country. Shri Satish Mahanaji, in parliamentary democracy, to be member of the Assembly for 8 terms and to be Speaker of the Assembly of the largest state of Republic of India is an honor. पर सबसे ज़्यादा ये तो आपके हैं. He represented this constituency where the school is situated for quarter of a century, and therefore his presence surcharges the atmosphere emotionally. Sri Rakesh Satyanji is no stranger, Honorable Minister, Government of UP, but I saw his vision, his deep commitment when I went to a function organized by the UP government at Noida, where he happens to be minister. One district, one product. I think more than 20,000 crore orders you got. The footfall was 500,000 people. And I was so impressed, Honorable Governor, that I directed my team in Sansad TV to go to each stall of all the 75 districts to know exactly what is happening. It is an eye-opener indicating growth trajectory of the state of Uttar Pradesh. Shrimati Pratibha Shukla ji, Honorable Minister, Shri Ramesh Awasthi ji, Member Parliament Lok Sabha, I'll have a message. Boys and girls and audience, we have entered the 4th quarter of the century of adoption of Indian Constitution, and therefore we must resolve that every second in the temple of democracy is utilized for welfare of the people at large. Temple of democracy is meant for worship, for cause of public welfare, and it should not suffer sacrilege. I am sure all steps will be taken by concerned, particularly elected representatives who are under the watchdog of their electorate, to ensure we exemplify our conduct by decorum, discipline, and not by disturbance and disruption. Honorable Principal Shikha Banerjee ji, Namaskar. Name suggests she must be from Bengal. I have fond memories of being Governor State of West Bengal, and therefore Namaskar. Honorable members of the Assembly, distinguished audience, members of the staff, faculty, proud parents, and most important, boys and girls. When I stepped into the premises, I saw the motto, and the motto had 3 E's: empower, enthuse, excel. All these 3 words carry deep meaning and can change our lives for the better and lives of others if we prosecute in the right direction. Boys and girls, I am delighted to participate in the Golden Jubilee Founders Day celebration of Seth Anandram Jaipuria School, Kanpur. I greatly admire. I have seen it with my own eyes elsewhere also. The family's commitment to quality education is very significant. We greatly appreciate it. And this school, I gather, is one of the best schools in the area, much sought after, and therefore congratulations to the leadership, faculty for carrying forward the legacy of the founder. Distinguished audience, 5 decades is not a small period. It is half a century. When it was started, the concept of service was very different. The concept was to give back to the society. The concept was, when we start an educational institution, our motivation is sublime. Our commitment is to serve the public cause. Commerce or fiscal gain was last of the ideas in the mind. Over the period we have seen, many educational institutions have come, and they are getting multiplied geometrically. But what is concerning is the commitment to education has taken a back seat and commerce dominates. Every time I interact with the Honorable Governor, one common feature we get is, are we really focusing on the essence of right to education? Right to education means for those who otherwise cannot have access to quality education. And therefore there came into being a provision that we must have a special categorization for students belonging to economic weaker sections of society. I have no doubt this institute must be doing so. We must nurture talent from rural areas. We must nurture from talent from that segment of the society which otherwise cannot afford quality education. And have it from me, the moment there is inclusion of this category in the school, the overall ecosystem of the school becomes very soothing, very wholesome. I am sure this will be focus of this institute also, as it has the distinction of having traversed half a century of its journey. Uttar Pradesh is emerging as education hub, a scenario that was not earlier. And this is happening because Uttar Pradesh has witnessed progress under visionary leadership of its Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. Once the state was plagued by challenges. It was in news for issues of law and order. Now the state has become symbol of development, efficiency and opportunity. You can see all around world-class infrastructure, expressways, industrial growth, and the old mindset has exited. That being so, it is a perfect setting for mushroom growth in a positive sense of educational institutions. I appeal to the corporates, I appeal to business houses, they must make it a priority sector. Let them open good schools. Let the motivation behind good school opening should be to give something back to the society. And those of the corporates that have at their disposal CSR funds, commitment of CSR funds for good educational institutions with the objective to make available education affordable, quality education to one and all, particularly weaker sections. We are investing in our present. We are assuring ourselves of our future. And overall, this will go to make India a great nation in the world. Distinguished audience, people get enthused when they are in a school or college, in an educational institution, when the ecosystem in the country is full of hope. In last decade or so, on account of affirmative governance, initiatives and policies and people-centric welfare schemes, there is generation of hope and possibility in the country. लोगों का विश्वास आज भारत की प्रगति की यात्रा के अंदर अटूट हो गया है। पहले कभी हम सपना करते थे कि क्या भारत प्रगति पर आएगा, पर जब हम भारत की आज सोचते हैं कि विकसित भारत होगा, यह सपना नहीं है, हमारा लक्ष्य है। But to achieve it, our education has to be in top gear. And that is why, after 3 decades, after getting inputs from various stakeholders, thousands in number, National Education Policy was evolved. A policy that adapts the child, allows the child to fully exploit his or her aptitude, that makes the child skilled. A policy that is not degree oriented. A policy that is meant to get the best out of the child. And therefore I appeal, this school should be role model for 100% applicability of national education policy. There are many ways where we can capture the imagination of our young children. They are enormously talented. We must make every effort that they can act as per their aptitude. When we look at the global scenario, the entire world is struck by our progress. We are taken to be a global destination of investment and opportunity. And all this because we have human resource development in the country that is impacting global corporates, global institutions. और ये सब कहाँ से आते हैं? ये आप लोगों के बीच से आते हैं। आप लोगों को आज संकल्प लेना पड़ेगा, बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स, कि हम समाज में हमारी उम्र के हिसाब से ऐसा व्यवहार करें जो भारतीय संस्कृति की झलक को दर्शाता हो। ज्ञान की जिज्ञासा आप में होनी चाहिए। माता पिता के प्रति समर्पण का भाव, अध्यापकों के प्रति आदर, अनुशासन के प्रति लगन। I have seen recently, and some studies have been conducted, boys and girls. The study is the plastic cover, the mobile is consuming our time. Young boys and girls are getting away from play fields. They are getting away from actual laboratories. They are heavily preoccupied by this plastic screen. My appeal to you, get over it. This time in your life will never come back again. This time will not come back again in the life of anyone else. Howsoever the society may progress, we cannot create the lost time, and therefore please make most of it. आप लोग जिज्ञासा रखिए, आप लोग जो आपके मन में है उस दिशा में काम कीजिए. Maybe someone wants to be a painter, someone wants to be a musician, a sports person. पहले बात कुछ और थी. Sports were not a priority with parents. पेरेंट्स एक ही चीज को देखते थे, बेटा बेटी की मार्कशीट क्या है. अच्छे नंबर आ गए तो थपथपी देते थे. अब ऐसा नहीं है. आपकी प्रतिभा जिस क्षेत्र में है, आपका मन जिधर है, allow your talent to take the course of a river, not a canal. The government has taken great initiatives. मेरी दृढ़ मान्यता है, समाज में यदि अगर बहुत बड़ा बदलाव आना है, समाज में समानता हासिल करनी है, समाज में जो विभिन्नताएं हैं, जो ऐसे विकार हैं, उनको कुंठित करने का एक ही माध्यम है, एजुकेशन. एजुकेशन is the most impactful transformative mechanism to bring about equality, cut into inequities. इसीलिए एक क्रांतिकारी कदम लिया गया कि हर व्यक्ति को शिक्षा का अधिकार दिया गया है. अब किसी को शिक्षा के लिए मुहिम नहीं होना पड़ेगा. It's a right. The moment one takes birth in this country, the right is with you. But it is for leaders, it is for society, it is for teachers and parents to converge to make it most meaningful, a ground reality. I have no doubt we shall be focusing on this. There was a reference to Swami Vivekananda ji. I'll quote what Swami said. Swami ji reflected, I quote, if the poor cannot come to education, education must reach them at the plough, in the factory, everywhere, unquote. Very fundamental. The Honorable Governor Anandram Patel ji has been focusing on it time and again. The focus is very relevant because a society is prosperous, in harmony, growth oriented. The nation picks up the speed of growth only when every segment of the society rises up. And therefore, if someone cannot come to education, reach out to them. And Swami Vivekananda said, at the plough, I know what it is. In the factory, we know it in the metros and everywhere. Education has to change with the times. As I indicated, our policy is such. It is tailored, customized to take this country's interest in mind. And ever remember, we are 1/6 of humanity, and your state is the largest state of the Republic. And therefore, when we want India to be a Viksit Bharat at 2047, the major contribution will come from this segment, the boys and girls here. They will be in command. It is their commitment, it is their direction, it is their involvement that will be fuel to the engine of growth. And that is why we need to focus on skilling, on internships. Great steps have been taken. But the problem in the country is that boys and girls who pass out of educational institutions are not aware of the basket of opportunities that is ever ballooning for them. They are unable to see beyond government jobs. The situation is very different. Let me make one reference. International Monetary Fund has applauded India that we are favorite destination of investment and opportunity, not on account of government jobs. It is for something else. And that something else is innovate. Think out of the box. The government has positive policies for you. And this, the senior boys and girls of this school need to know. Once you come to know about it, you will be in a position to make right choice. To pursue education for sake of degrees is a matter of past. It has to be sensible, rational, directional, as suited to exploitation of your talent. And that, please keep in mind. Let me give some advice to boys and girls. Never a fear in your mind. Never be tense. Never have tension. Because mistakes happen in life. You cannot have a life without making mistakes. You cannot have a life without failures. A failure should not be a cause of despondency for you. A failure should not dominate your mind. Failure is invariably a facet of anybody's journey as a student, as a worker, as a manager, as an officer, or as an academician. So take failure in stride. Learn your lessons from failure. But because of fear of failure, do not please get away from experimentation. Nations become great. Nations take quantum jump. Mr. Jaipuria knows research and innovation, investment in R&D. They put our nation in the big league. Fortunately, our country is now in big league. But I appeal to corporates. They must invest in education. They must invest in research and development. Once they do it, not only they will find it satisfying, they will have the great satisfaction of our civilizational ethos that give back to the society. Well, I do not wish to take more time, boys and girls. Dear students, as we celebrate 50 years of this great institution, we must pay tribute to its founder, whose name itself is amazing, Anandram. The two words. I am sure the present generation will take it forward in the same spirit. Remember, you are not only students of this institute, you are torch bearers of a proud civilization. आपके घर में आपको सांस्कृतिक विचार मिलते हैं, आपको चारों तरफ नजर आता है कि भारत जैसा देश दुनिया में कोई दूसरा नहीं है। हमारे मन में सदा रहना चाहिए हम भारतीय हैं, भारतीयता हमारी पहचान है, राष्ट्रवाद हमारा धर्म है, देश के ऊपर कुछ नहीं है। ये भावना जब आप में आएगी तो आपको बड़ा सुकून मिलेगा। और नज़र फैलाकर देख लीजिए, भारत जैसा कोई दूसरा देश है भी नहीं। यू आर लकी। यू आर लकी टू बी लिविंग इन टाइम्स जब भारत किसी का मोहताज नहीं है, दुनिया भारत की तरफ देख रही है। हमारा लक्ष्य निर्धारित है और यही तो कारण है कि आज विश्व में बड़ी अर्थव्यवस्थाओं में हमारी छलांग 8% के साथ जीडीपी ग्रोथ की और किसी की नहीं है। कभी 7, कभी 8, पर नंबर 2 वाले हमसे बहुत पीछे हैं. Boys and girls, before I conclude, I extend an invitation to you through the principal. I would love to receive you at the Parliament of India as my guests. Come in batches. If in town, I'll spend time with you, and I can assure you, this visit will be very rewarding for you. जब आप भारत की संसद की नए भवन में प्रवेश करेंगे, आपको तकनीकी का नज़ारा दिखेगा. 5000 साल की सिविलाइजेशन को आप देख पाएंगे. I am delighted and grateful particularly to my friend Shri Jagdeep ji. It was he who initiated me that I should come to this school because this family is committed to the cause of education. और मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगा कि परिवार के सभी सदस्य आज के दिन यहाँ उपस्थित हैं. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening words. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all rise for the rendition of our national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा. विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा. तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे. गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you all. I request the students to remain seated. I request all the students to remain seated, please, while our dignitaries leave. The students will leave the area only after the dignitaries have left. Kindly remain seated for a little while more. Thank you so much for your patience, boys and girls. This is for the information of the faculty at SAJSK. You're requested to dismantle the exhibition. The faculty at SAJSK is requested to dismantle the exhibition.